I'm in a stairwell, and I'm out of breath, and I'm exhausted. If you're new, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Mallory. I got Tic Tacs in my bag, so I'm making a ruckus. But, whew. Oh my goodness. Hopefully you can hear me. I feel like if I were to talk any louder, I might draw attention to myself. I don't want to cause any disturbances. And like I said, there's a lot of Tic Tacs in my bag. So it sounds funny when I'm walking. What time is it? Ooh, 1:36. I have a an online like class thing at 2 o'clock. So my grandma is napping. I'm like, I gotta go do this thing. I'll be back in like an hour-ish. So I give myself plenty of time to get to my room. I'm gonna need 2 hands to get the key out to let myself in. I'm so out of it. To say I'm exhausted is like an understatement, and I'm very thirsty. I wanted, like I said, to give myself plenty of time to like get here, set up, make sure like my iPad and or my telephone is charged, and if not, that I have a charger handy. Because A, I don't have my laptop with me to go online for this, and B, there is a B, because I don't, it's either my iPad or my iPhone, and it's kind of lengthy, so it can kill the battery. There's plenty of times I'm somewhere, and it's like, oh, my phone's dying. So, where'd my water go? I wanted to give myself some time just to like catch my breath, take it easy, sit down, blah blah blah. But it's funny because today like I'm passing my old job, and I see people and I recognize them, and a lot of them recognize me, so they're like hugging me and so excited and like, hi, how are you? There was someone, they looked familiar, but like they must have worked in the kitchen. I used to work in dining services, so they must have been like in the kitchen. It's been like years since I've been back in that kitchen that I used to work in. And I never cooked anything in my life. I only served food. So this fellow was like, Mallory, and then I was like so happy and excited to see me, and I was just like, oh yeah, hey, how's it going, you know? Name escaped me. Most people's names I still remember. So I ran into this woman, her name was Kristen, and I wasn't sure she was gonna recognize me, so instead of just like keep going, I waited, and I was kind of like, you know, and you're like, right? And so she's like, Mallory! Everyone's like beyond thrilled that I am here. That I pop in and said hello. So anyways, we're here in New Jersey. And my grandma loves having me around. She's like telling my mom and everyone, you can't take her away from me. So I'm like, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere just yet. Like, she acts every day, my poor grandmother acts like I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm like, I'm not leaving just yet, like, we're good. So it's 1:41. There was this one time I used my iPad as like a tripod to like lean my phone up against, because I don't have the energy to hold my phone up like this. And I would honestly, and I mean honestly, I would love for y'all to comment below if you can hear me well. Because when I play myself back, I said this before, I think in a video, I don't sound very loud, and I feel like y'all have to like crank up the volume, or maybe my volume just isn't cranked up. But I do notice a difference between people who film on good quality cameras and their phone. I don't have a good quality camera on me at the moment. One of my goals, if not here, then in Florida, as I've mentioned, is to go to Best Buy and like do all that, looking around, because I've done a lot of research online, but it'd be nice to see and play with something in person. So that's something I gotta do. I gotta get new eyeglasses, and that's gonna take a week, so like the sooner the better. So we're gonna try for tonight, or I don't know when, probably tomorrow most likely, because that's when they're open the latest is tomorrow. My best friend, I need to like hunker down with her because she's finally feeling better. I think I might have mentioned like she hadn't been feeling great, but like she wasn't contagious, so I'm not worried about like hanging out with her. It's just I want her to be well enough to be able to like drive herself and blah blah blah. So gotta do that. The class starts at 2, it's 1:42, and then I get an email. I'm doing this other like course study, which I'm not gonna lie, okay, like I went in with the assumption, and I thought this like thing that I'm paying for, there's stuff I do that I pay for, and it's like you either pay a lump sum at once and cover all your costs, or you're paying like a monthly fee, so you're breaking up the payments. And I believe that's the method I went with because it's like easier to swallow, you know. But I knew I needed and wanted this class, and it'd be a great start for the new year, and my best friend was gonna do it too. So I'm like, something that we're finally doing together where we can like talk about it. So tonight is the closing ceremony. I don't know if it's just for the month of January, and then like you can re-up, or if it's just like this is it, because like a lot has happened in this month. I'm behind on the one thing, so if there's time to like do that. But these are also like an hour-ish classes. I have my notebook and stuff. There's a lot of like pre-prep work that I haven't gotten to yet because I've been waiting for my mom to print stuff off for me, and she hasn't. Hopefully she's getting the emails that I'm sending her. So I did screenshot some stuff so I could use it as a reference point and then just journal those questions and answers, but I'd rather just fill it out on the sheet of paper. So yeah, that's a thing. We're gonna try to see if we can get my grandma to get her hair cut, my eyebrows. Hopefully I'll get those done maybe this weekend. What else? I've just been looking at all the fun activities there are and see what my grandma's up to do. They're doing a manicure in a movie. I don't know what day, but there's manicure in a movie. I'm like, if there's a manicure in a movie, I've been wanting to get my nails did. Does it count for extended family? Like the granddaughters count? So, I think my grandma would really enjoy it. I don't know if she'd be up to like for a full length of a movie at this point. She's been very tired lately. But hey, get your nails done, get your hair did, all right? We're gonna make you look beautiful. No, she's looking pretty good. But who doesn't love to get pampered? And I'm looking, I'm like, ooh, you can get a massage, you can get what is it called? Cranial sacral. You know, if you haven't heard of a cranial, oh my god, I can't even. Cranial sacral, I've had one. But it was a little different because the woman, she did her job very well for me. My mom gets them all the time. It's kind of like a massage, but it's more of they work on your head and neck to like help like loosen up all the kinks and crap, and like help to release the like cerebral like fluid from like your brain and your spine and like limber you up in that aspect. Then there's Jinsen Jitsu or JSJ, which I was supposed to have that done by my favorite lady, but at this point I'm like, I don't know if there's time for that. I mean, I don't know, but they offer it. It's offered to, you know, the residents and stuff. So, there was a woman, I think my grandma's had that twice. someone offered it to her, and she said sure, and it like really like she really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna let her know that's a thing, and reflexology, where you'll work on pressure points of the feet. Ooh, my best friend just mentioned me in a comment. I think there was a live specimen, spectrum, whatever, spectrum cell. That's not. Don't mind me. Yesterday with Sage Goddess, that's like a live event thingy, and I think my best friend won something, so I congratulated her on that, and she wanted to know like when they're gonna post the winners. I know you have like X amount of days. You have like a time frame window where you have to pay up, I think through like a PayPal, or else you don't get your goods. So I'm gonna see what she said, and I'm gonna make sure I use the bathroom before this class starts, because it'd be awkward to just like, because it's like on Zoom, if you don't know what Zoom is, but if you're familiar with like Skype, you know like when you FaceTime, but it's like everybody's there, it's like that, so you can see everyone, and they can see you, unless you're dialing in on your phone, like maybe you're like in your car, in the parking lot, you know, because you were gonna go home, but you're like, just got out of work, maybe I'll just listen, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, people, or whatever their situations are. But the way I do it, you can see me. You can hear me and you can see me. So, it would be a little bizarre if, like, I just up and left, or, like, if they're like, so Mallory, like, give us your 2 cents. And it's like, where'd she go? So, and now I'm telling you guys, I am so tired. Like, I started getting floaters. I'm like, oh my God, my eyeballs. And then I feel a little dizzy, but I think it's just because I'm so exhausted. I'm like, I need to take care of myself, better care of myself. Like, that's the whole goal for this year. And while it's been a rocky start, like, I'll get there. So as much as I'm trying to like get as much walking done in a day, so like I'm at least being active and not just like sedentary, like this 24/7, 365. The old me, no, we don't do that anymore. However, I am at a point where I'm like, I do need to sit down. I do need to just clear my head and my brain, and I do need to just like take a deep breath and just chill out. Like, I could literally fall asleep and take a nap, but I gotta do what I gotta do, and this is part of my self-healing, is this class. It's a great support system also, so I'm gonna do it. But with that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go, so I can do all the things that I said and get myself set up. I might just stay on this couch. I might go sit at a table and chair. That would be nice, because I just have like a plain background. No one has to see any sort of mess that may be. Or be distracted by what's behind me, etc. Because I could also sit yonder on one of those like bar stools. But I think I'll sit in that chair, or I might just prop myself in this chair. I don't know. I gotta test out where I'm gonna sit and do like I said, because I got 10 minutes. So thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by giving it a big old thumbs up. Or you can also leave me any comments, questions, suggestions down below. I know people, or there's a person asking about a burping challenge. Hate to break it to you, but that's just not gonna happen. It isn't. If you want to know why, I'm not someone who can just burp on command. No. And I know y'all gonna give me 10,000 suggestions on how to make that happen. No, thank you. And the same goes for my mom. Secondly, that's not the kind of content I want on my channel. I felt the need to just say that. I know I always say leave comments, questions, and suggestions, and if something is like, ooh, yeah, then I will totally, if like that's how I feel about something, then I'm totally gonna do it. But if it's something that I physically cannot do, or it's something that I do not want on this channel, then I'm just sorry to say that it will not be put on this channel. So with that being said though, don't be shy, okay? You want to follow me around, say hello, check the description box. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, and until then, keep it quirky.